6 last photos of extinct Ice Age animals. The ground cracks open, and before you even see it, you smell it. Wet fur, cold, rotting, but still fresh, buried for thousands of years, and somehow not gone. The Ice Age didn't just kill these animals, it froze them mid-life, and now we're pulling them back out. 6 discoveries.
And the last one might rewrite history books.
This is Creature XX. Number 6. Dire Wolf. A blast of water hits frozen ground, and the earth suddenly gives way. Mud collapses, and then a face appears. Frozen, in what looks like a 57,000-year-old nap. Small, curled, still. Soft gray fur wraps around her body. Her legs tucked in tight, her jaw closed. Even her tongue still looks fresh. Only the eyes are gone. The miner shuts off the hose. No one speaks, because this doesn't feel ancient. It feels interrupted. In 2016, this pup was uncovered in the Yukon. They named her Zur. She lived only 7 weeks. Her den collapsed without warning. No sound, no escape, and the cold didn't destroy her. It sealed her. Every strand of fur, every detail preserved. Then something didn't fit. Inside her stomach, fish. Then came the DNA. It didn't match wolves in that region today. It traced back to an ancient Siberian population that left nothing behind. No descendants, no continuation.
A ghost lineage, a dead end in evolution.
And some people even question what she really is, because if this pup truly belongs to that lost line, then this might be the last image we'll ever have of it. The fact, her DNA comes from a population that left no living descendants in that region. The detail, she doesn't fully match any wolf alive today. So what are you looking at? A wolf? Or a ghost of something evolution erased? But if something this small can come back like a ghost, then what happens when the ice reveals something brighter? Something that looks almost alive? Number 5. Woolly Rhinoceros. A frozen block sits in black Siberian mud, and inside it, color, strawberry blonde, in a world of dark permafrost. It doesn't belong. When hunters break the ice open, they see her, a baby woolly rhinoceros. They name her Sasha. Her fur still clings to her body, soft, bright, almost glowing against the black soil. Her skin holds its shape, her legs folded beneath her.
And her face looks like it's about to move, like she's about to sneeze.
She died around 30,000 years ago, but nothing about her looks that old. When scientists cleaned her, they didn't reconstruct anything. They revealed her. The woolly rhinoceros once roamed frozen plains across Europe and Asia. Thick fur, heavy build, 2 large horns on its snout. Then the climate shifted. The grasslands disappeared, and around 14,000 years ago, they vanished. For centuries, only bones remained. Until Sasha, a small body placed under modern light, captured by a camera that came far too late. And yet, it feels current, real, present. The fact, she died roughly 30,000 years ago during the Ice Age. The detail, her fur still holds vivid color against black frozen soil. So is this extinction? Or something simply paused? But color fades. Time erases detail, except sometimes it preserves everything down to the smallest detail. Number 4. Cave lion. 2 cubs appear in the frozen ground, just feet apart, but something doesn't make sense. They don't belong to the same time. The first, Boris, shows where time reached him. But the second, Sparta, hasn't changed at all. Her fur is thick, perfect, and then the detail.
You can still see the individual whiskers. That once felt the Ice Age wind.
Not broken, not missing, perfect. Even the paws remain intact. The pads still shaped. Her claws are still sheathed, not extended, which means she wasn't running. She wasn't fighting. She didn't react.
And that's what makes it worse.
Because predators don't die like this. Not without movement, not without struggle. And here's the paradox. She was found later than Boris, yet preserved better, as if time didn't apply equally. The cave lion once ruled across Europe, Asia, and parts of North America, larger than modern lions. Built for cold, built for hunting. Then around 13,000 years ago, They disappeared. Until this. The fact, these cubs were found thousands of years apart. The detail, the later one looks more alive than the earlier one. So how does time decide? What it keeps, but not everything time preserves, is peaceful. Some things come back, still carrying the moment they died. Number 3. Steppe Bison, Blue Babe. The frozen ground melts and something massive rolls out. At first, it looks like stone. Then you see it, the horns, the skin, the full body, frozen solid. In 1979, miners in Alaska blasted through permafrost and uncovered something that shouldn't still exist intact. A steppe bison. They named him Blue Babe. His body had turned blue from minerals in the soil, but everything else remained. Skin, muscle, structure. The hide still clung tightly to the flesh beneath. Then they saw the wounds. Not scratches. Punctures, the marks of an Ice Age lion's teeth still visible in the leather of his skin.
This wasn't just a body. This was a crime scene.
A hunt, frozen mid-attack. The predator struck, and the cold stopped everything before the body could be torn apart. Steppe bison stood over 6 feet tall and weighed nearly 2,000 pounds. They dominated entire ecosystems. Then they vanished. But this one didn't vanish. He stopped. And then, something even stranger happened. Scientists cut into the preserved flesh, cooked it,
And ate it. They said it smelled like fresh beef, mixed with mud. 50,000 years old. Still edible.
The fact, this body remained preserved for over 50,000 years. The detail, its flesh still carried smell, texture, presence. So if something still smells alive, is it really gone? But not every giant comes back like this. Some come back smaller, and somehow more unsettling. Number 2, cave bear. For centuries, cave bears were nothing but bones, fragments, puzzles scattered across cave floors, thousands of skulls layered over time. They lived there, hibernated there, died there. Massive animals over 1,000 pounds. A 500-kilogram machine of weight and power, larger than any grizzly alive today. And yet, mostly plant eaters. Then around 24,000 years ago, they disappeared. No fur, no skin, no faces. Until 2020, something surfaced in Siberia. Not bones, a body, a cub. Fur still covering it, a face. Finally visible, its body isn't large yet, but the structure is already there. Thick limbs, dense torso. This wasn't going to be small, and yet it looks peaceful, still, like it simply fell asleep. For the first time, we didn't have a puzzle. We had the full image.
The photo to match the ghost stories.
The fact, this is the first cave bear ever found with preserved fur and skin. The detail, everything before, came from bones alone. So how much of this animal have we been getting wrong? But even that isn't the most disturbing part, because the final discovery proves something else was there. Number 1, woolly mammoth. The cliff collapses and a body slides out. Hair still attached, thick, red-brown, real. They named her Yucca, frozen for around 39,000 years. Her body almost complete. Her ears still hold shape. The folds of skin along her legs are still visible. The texture of her fur shifts coarse along the back, softer along the sides. Then they saw the marks. Claw marks. That made sense. But alongside them, cuts. Clean cuts from tools. Someone was there 39,000 years ago.
A human hand touched this exact fur. That changes everything.
Because now this isn't just a body, it's evidence. Scientists even found liquid blood inside her remains, not dried.
Liquid after 39,000 years.
That detail alone changes what people believe is possible. Because if blood can survive, then what else can? The fact. This mammoth died nearly 39,000 years ago. Its body still contains preserved tissue and liquid blood. So is this extinction or something waiting to come back? 6 animals. 6 frozen moments. Not gone, just stopped. Because if they aren't fully dead, what are they? And if the ice keeps melting?
Are we uncovering the past or waking it up?
Subscribe to Creature XX, because some things don't stay buried.